Alright, so the some of you
Has
who...
the Wizard of Oz come out yet?
I think the books
no.
have, but
It's,
not the film.
Like, the film is
I mean,
it's only a couple years away,
it's
right?
in here.
It's pretty soon.
Wait, it's the Wizard of Oz is in
No,
your
no.
book of witchcraft?
It's in here.
No. They instruct the demons instruct their subjects to carefully avoid all cleanliness, especially of the hands. The washing of which is a hindrance to witchcrafts.
Mm.
So if they have clean hands, they are unable to do their witchcraft.
Okay.
Huh.
So I think maybe the Wizard of Oz took something from that.
Could be, yeah.
Have I told the camera people where I'm getting this from?
No, you haven't.
Oh, I have like a legitimate witch hunting book
Pretty legit.
from like ancient times.
Just one.
Yeah. Well, there's two volumes. I'm only carrying one.
Got it at Target.
No, I got it at Half Price Books. Yeah, it was
Even
pretty
better.
cool.
Okay.
It was actually on our first date.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Build a witch
certainly a way to
hunting
get things started. It's like, honey, hey, there's a book on authentic witchcraft here.
Do
We
you
gotta
like
check this out."
witches? Oh
But-
my god.
No, it was exciting. I think
The first Wizard of Oz book was published
You can
in
hunt
1900,
witches
so.
together.
Yeah.
That'd be a good pair costume, like a witch hunter and a witch.
I think the joke was that like I was learning to hunt witches. You were joking
I
that
don't
you
even
were
know
a
if I'd have to
witch.
dress up.
Oh,
for
Wizard
that.
of Oz came out in 1939. We're still 20 years
The
away.
movie. But the book was published in 1900
Yeah,
in
'cause it-
Chicago.
yeah, because it was about like the gold standard, right?
Yeah.
And so
right.
the two things. Number one, when you do this costume once an hour, you have to douse her in water and ring a bell. Amazing. So the five of you who are there, you should all make spot hidden rolls.
All
Wait.
right.
Does that include me or
Wait.
just okay?
Oh,
I was
did I
wondering
leave
if I
it?
was
Well,
spotting.
unless you're still sticking around for any reason.
No, that's a failure.
I'll
At
do
64.
Fail.
Woo, my spot hidden is
76.
crap.
I think my skill is.
Yeah, default is
30.
25.
Nice. 94.
Wow.
Yeah, mine's
Oh.
36.
Wow, we
I probably
all
trip
failed.
on the carpet as I.
So I
I'm
failed with
walking out of the
59 out
Alright.
of 50.
Did we all fail?
Did anyone succeed?
No.
I think we all failed.
You all
Wait,
failed?
I don't
All
think-
right.
I don't think.
Oh,
Oh, Nick's
Nick's
not.
not
Who
Yeah.
needs mystery?
So you put out the word.
Yeah.
And because of the
Feeling
amazing...
a little guilty as I do so.
Yes, and because of the amazing nature of the network of things here, by mid-afternoon, Art hears through the grapevine that his good buddy, the communist, is looking for him.
Good buddy,
There's
the
a
communist.
big red sickle that appears in the corner of like one of the things.
In the sky.
Yes, it's a big. Yes, it does.
Yes. This is first published in 15.
The communist has been summoned.
Okay.
So
Slide a
you
couple
hear that
slats
your
around
buddy
and
is
the
looking
light
for you.
shines through and there's a giant sickle. No one knows what it means.
No, people would know what that means now.
So, I hear that. What exactly are you inquiring me? Just to meet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the details
Maybe-
probably get lost in translation.
You could mention something about the suit.
Yeah.
I don't think the method is that sophisticated. I think it starts off with we need to meet.
Yeah, like contact me at your earliest convenience, and then we'll like actually talk.
It's not like super secret Vatican telegraphs where you give all the
Okay.
information.
So I'll leave a note at Dan's place of where I'd actually like to meet.
Okay.
by the
A
time you
place
get
that I'm
home,
comfortable meeting.
there is already a message there waiting for you.
Wow. Now that's service.
It
All
turns
right.
out when you're in the
So-
criminal world, speed is usually important.
Probably won't skip.
Yeah.
You want to make sure
Should we
that
switch
you
camera?
kick in the wrong door that is covered up very quickly so it doesn't mess with your
Right.
street.
So, knowing where we're going to meet, you of course tell me to meet you at the Goat and Garlic Cafe at 10 o'clock tonight, or the Goat and Garlic Inn.
Wherever
Yeah.
I feel safe.
Yeah,
Right.
wherever you feel safe. And I immediately go rat you out to the police. Like, I tell them, okay, he's going to meet me here at this time.
Oh,
If you want to meet him.
Shade.
Okay.
Actually, should I give you a warning? I should probably give... Well, no, if I
Wait,
give you a warning, you're just going to disappear.
What's the point of... Wait, you can't tell them and then also tell them.
No, so I'm...
I mean,
I
okay.
trust
so I
that the
tell-
gamers at this table are good enough and high quality enough that they'll be able to separate their out-of-game knowledge from their character knowledge.
Yeah, so I
And
either
if
tell...
not, our distinguished viewers will immediately call them out on it,
Yeah.
and they will become...
So
months.
I either tell Art or I tell the cops, and I think I'll just. You know what? I've done my time as a rabble rouser and as a sort of criminal, and it's time to maybe make it up a little bit. And I don't
Doesn't
think they're
pay
going to
the
get you in
bills.
trouble at all. Yeah, it just doesn't, And I don't think they're going to
job.
get you in trouble. Like, maybe this is the opportune moment to get back on the good side of stuff.
Ooh, are you gonna turn your back on communism and become a straight arrow, a man of industry?
I always have a soft spot in my heart for the people. But
That suit really reminded you of how nice it is to have money, isn't it? It's like, wow,
You're like, oh
it did
man,
not itch. That
money's
was
so
amazing.
much
Yeah.
better than friends.
It's like,
The
I love
suit
it.
you stole for him.
Yeah, I know. I stole it for you.
I
Okay.
think for the first time he noticed how as soon as he walked in the door with that suit on, his wife looked at him in a way that she hadn't for years. And it's like, huh.
also, I
Communism is not sexy.
noticed you stealing all that truck last night and was not very impressed.
I think my favorite thing was in high school. They were like,
Okay.
"Communists are sexual deviants." Is like what I said. Like,
Well,
When did you go to high
Really?
school?
Wait, what?
yeah, we were watching like old videos, like
Oh,
I
like
should have
like the
found, like, old
1930s
1930s
propaganda ones. It's
and
like,
they were saying that like communists were. They were just like saying ridiculous things about
the best thing
It
about
had
those
nothing to do
videos
with
is that whenever
communism.
they said communists were sexual deviants,
Yeah.
what they meant was that they were homosexuals.
And
Yeah.
communist.
Yes.
Yeah, the
It's like-
worst kind.
It's like
Yeah, all right, so I'm going to feel really conflicted about it, but I'm going to tell the cops.
that seems to be your theme. That you're just going to be conflicted, but you're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The cops are very excited about how you're willing to turn in your friend. So the question is, are
They
you
love it.
so are you going to the meetup or are you going to let the cops handle it?
I will go to the meetup.
so
All right.
I would know that the cops would be looking for me for questioning, correct? Because everyone was present in the room and like. it's a
You would
murder.
definitely suspect that the timing is not opportune.
And they would know that that I was there because everyone else witnessed me, and I didn't tell anybody my name
No.
except for him.
Well, you don't know that nobody knew who you were because number one, you
Right,
are
I
aware
don't know that I wasn't recognized.
So why did you
But-
give me your real name? Have you just been going by Arthur Gray?
Because you were real friends.
Because
you
I
had a
thought
true-
I trusted
you
you,
had a
and I
true
didn't
friendship.
think to have. I mean, obviously, I would have used an
Sold
alias
him out.
if I had.
He's a
actually-
communist. Who's he
thought of
gonna
it.
tell?
So
Who's gonna
but
believe
anyway,
It
it?
is also important to note that when Arthur first disappeared,
Mm-hmm.
he was well known enough that people who would know who he was would immediately
Also kind of
recognize him.
famous.
Okay.
So
It's kind of cool being a famous thief.
So it's not like he could have just disappeared, changed his name to Slap Bombwalla, and then like immediately people would go, "I'm pretty sure you're Arthur. I just saw you 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
and your picture is in the paper."
Well, so,
so
I was also like 13 when he disappeared.
yeah. So,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, it'd be like if Prince Harry suddenly disappeared tomorrow. He couldn't change his name and go, "Oh, I'm not Prince Harry." I'm pretty sure I know what Prince Harry looks like. It's like,
Right.
So yeah, you couldn't he really couldn't get away with the whole "I'm becoming a different person." He wasn't willing to like grow giant mutton chops overnight and then like scar his face so that no one
Right.
could
So
recognize
then in the bar, nailed to the board or whatever, would be a note for Chester, or for a letter for Chester,
it. Okay.
containing a letter to the captain of the police force.
Ooh.
Are you one step ahead?
Well, just with
Of course
an
he is.
enclosed summary of my observations from the evening,
Oh, always one step ahead.
because they would have wanted to know anyway.
Like
Who are you going to betray?
All right. So you arrive,
They are just
and you're
accurate
just waiting,
observations.
and the police are waiting, and then after a while, one of the people in the establishment notices the note. And immediately brings it up to the captain, and the captain is reading
I
it.
think this one's for
Yeah.
you.
And he gets like you he doesn't share this with you right away, but you see that the captain God damn it.
He's one step ahead.
Captain, is everything all right?
Well, it appears Mr. Gray is one step ahead of us.
Well, that doesn't
Looks like he
surprise
will
me.
not be coming. He has, however, includes the summary of his observations.
Well, that's what you wanted, isn't it?
Well, perhaps, but the man himself is very important. There are many things you can determine from a person's narrative, and you can ask follow-up questions.
But it does include like I
So-
observed
All we know
Tristan
is
So at
stealing
this
the
point-
paper.
Why don't you share with us what the narrative you provide is, so that
Oh, it's completely accurate.
Oh, it is?
From
Okay.
what I saw, which was Tristan taking the paper and me arguing with him that it was stolen from one of the books and the potpourri under her leg and
Okay.
all that.
so you do provide a
And
narrative.
Chester grabbing it from under
Right.
her leg.
So
Like,
you
it's
know-
just,
you know
it's
who
just
actually-
totally accurate.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
me.
you
Okay.
grabbed it? Oh, I thought it was.
So do you
That's what I
provide it?
said.
Do you
Yeah,
mention
confusing.
anything about a suit?
That's the point.
No.
Okay.
Like, that was just a favor.
That was
Okay.
yeah. That was
Do you-
just me slipping the tongue.
Like, why do I
you-
care?
Do you mention anything about what happened that night at your apartment?
No.
Okay.
No, definitely not.
We just want to find him even more.
Plot.
Oh, so
Plot
Because then,
orange here.
then Tristan would get set off anyway. Like, I don't want to spook him. I want to find out why he did what he did.
Huh.
Because I also want to, like, figure out where he lives. And,
Okay.
it
Well,
shouldn't be too hard.
Fuck him up.
so actually, it isn't too hard. As soon as you hear wind of what's going on, and you leave your ex friend to his lonely latte, sitting here by himself, surrounded by cops, waiting across the street for someone who would never show up, stood up again.
yeah.
Bet if you were wearing a nicer suit, he would have shown up. It's like,
Might have.
Man, you return the suit that your friend gave you, and you set him up with the cops.
And he's one step ahead of you.
Ugh.
You never trust a communist.
so you have most of the late afternoon and evening, and you
Okay.
find Tristan's apartment pretty easily. People of his level of notoriety, you can find him in the books, and so you can
Okay.
track down his apartment.
So it's like mid-afternoon then?
Late
Or
afternoon.
Late afternoon? Is he, I don't want to break in right now, I don't think.
Well,
I don't know when he's going to be
because
back.
of your experience and what you do for a living,
Yeah.
you can tell that there's a cop casing his apartment waiting for him to come home.
Oh, okay, of course. That makes sense. So, I'll note that he hasn't, shown up at the place in all likelihood. Yeah. I'm not going to do anything right now with that information. But
Okay.
It's good to know where he lives.
Now, do you hang around? Do you just go about your normal life and business as if everything was normal? It's
No,
no
not if I'm being looked for. So I will like stay hidden away where I can keep an eye on Tristan's place and see when he does in fact show up. If
So-
he does in fact.
So a couple
show up.
things. Number one is that there are more and more whispers now that people are looking for an Arthur Gray. There are also some whispers of people who are like, wait a minute, was that the Arthur Gray? Like, there are some people who know who you are but didn't know who you are. And now
okay.
it's becoming, like the underground is awash with more whispers and rumors. Like, wait a minute, is he the super wealthy Arthur Gray? It's like, because there were a few people who knew where you would come from and what you were doing, and there were other people who over the years
Mhm.
just knew you were that guy that was like the
Okay.
important dude, but
So, yeah.
really didn't know what your backstory was. And so now it's getting interesting. You're starting to feel some heat that maybe there are some people who think that they can leverage this to either get under your skin, to get one up on you, or to maybe collect on some reward, because it's been fairly well known over the years that your family is willing to pay big time for any news of what happened to you. And there are some people who are like, wait, if I can get Arthur and bring him back to his family or bring evidence that he's okay, I could make a few bucks here.
Okay. So I need to find a new place to live, or a
Well-
better, a more hidden place.
Time to leave Cardiff.
Maybe.
And
We'll
die
see,
on a
we'll
boat.
see. I wouldn't take a boat. They're too dangerous.
Yeah, there's a 60% chance you'll be like,
We'll live in the countryside.
God.
I'm in that boat.
Live an honest life.
Your
Stealing
apart-
cows.
I'm presuming your apartment is rented
Call
under
it
some
Russell.
assumed name of some
Yeah.
kind. Okay, so they can't just find you.
Yeah, and it's not
I mean,
like I
I'm
invite
pretty
people
sure-
over.
I'm
It's
pretty
just
sure you can just go to
so-
your landlord and like pay cash and
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Remember, this
It's not
is
like there's
pre-internet,
HOAs.
so like everything is
Yeah.
very like you just write a piece of paper,
Didn't need a credit
put a
check
name
to
down.
get in there.
Nobody like does background
Sure.
checks or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty much trusted to be on their best devices. It's like yeah, don't leave town. We're not gonna like LoJack you or something like that. And like, this is why murder was so awesome in the 1990s and the 100s because
It was so easy.
nobody gets caught.
Yeah.
Just kill people all the time. It's like, oh, I killed her. It's like, you're gonna be caught? No.
They even give you nicknames.
Yeah, just no fingerprinting. It's like, yeah, you kill enough people, you get famous. It's like, what do you do? I kill people. It's like,
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, nice. It's like, so,
Oh, tell me more.
all right. So, do you make any effort to like leave, change apartments, go different locations, not show your face?
Well, I would like to change my apartment because Tristan knows where I live, and I don't want that. So yeah, I'll go ahead and find another place, but with a similar arrangement. I don't really have a lot of things.
Okay. You can probably do it in a day. It's like this sort of thing
Sounds
isn't
fair.
that unusual.
Yeah.
And as long as you're not living extravagantly and trying to buy a manse or something,
No.
you should be fine. I guess the other question is, do you have like a lot of accumulated assets that are like, do you have a sack of gems and jewelry that you've just squirreled away, or do you have
No,
liquid
no, not
assets? Do you have
really.
money?
Pile of all.
Do you have a lot of
Not
gold?
really. No, not a lot of money.
Well, you have all those watches from last time, right?
Oh, yeah,
No.
you haven't pawned those yet.
I mean, yeah, I have the stuff from or
Watches and wallets.
So I mean, that'll all fit on your person, right?
well,
'Cause
I
you
mean,
carry
yeah,
it
it's
home.
just notes and coins
Suitcase.
now, but
The main thing is whether or not you have enough money up front to easily buy your way into a new apartment, or do you have to?
oh,
like,
I
make it
definitely
up?
do after the party.
Oh,
After what I managed at
Okay.
the party, which was quite a
oh,
lot.
that's right. So you pawned off a lot of
Yeah.
the things you stole from
Yep.
there. Okay. All right, that should not be too difficult. It will take about a day or so to get the money and then like find a place to move to.
Cool.
But at least for this evening, you're still gonna be at the old place, unless you purposely are gonna sleep on the streets or something like that. Or
No, I think I'd rather avoid it.
okay.
Yeah, altogether. I mean, I'm moving because I don't think it's safe. With
All right.
Tristan out there, so
All right. So
especially since he's
Tristan's
demonstrated
the
his
big
ability to be
menace.
completely unheard.
You-
Jeez.
Long night, you were sleeping.
Guess so.
It happens.
Wait.
I still, yeah, I'm gonna stay away.
So time has passed in this
Gather my things and
storyline,
stay
but
away.
before time has passed, there's something
Yes.
that I want to do.
yes, this
Maybe
evening you guys
just-
all have like the rest of the afternoon and
Right.
evening after
Right.
you've gone
Right.
about. Once you've been released from the questioning.
Okay.
So
But we're just released,
yes.
and I want to slide this to the priest and give it to him. And on the back it says it was vampires, and then I'm already like gone.
You're just messing with him. He's gonna go insane. He's gonna murder everyone.
She walks out the door and disappears in a cloud of bats. It's like,
I know because I'm a vampire.
yeah.
Vampires, otherwise known as the
Vampires.
living dead.
It was vampires, but not my family.
Not my family.
But not me.
Interesting. I suppose.
Are you
Hey,
doing
give
this
me that
super
back.
secretively, or in
Yeah,
such a
okay.
way that any of the other men here might see you passing him this card?
Well, it's not unusual for me to
Well,
give tarot cards to people.
Sure.
It is not.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Do you end up
Is that
having
like
to
a
buy a new
thing?
tarot deck like every other day? It's like, well, I'm missing a
Yeah,
card in
what?
this stand now. I have to throw it away
Well,
again.
Give it,
I
give,
mean,
give
you
it tarot.
You
Take
just,
a
have
tarot.
two, you just have two decks, right? One is your handing out deck, and one is your using deck. And
Okay.
you hand out every card,
That's
and like
Yeah, and I'll be like, you need
statistically
this.
though, that
Yeah.
changes the potential readings. From
Yeah,
a
you
from
get
a
down to your last
scientific
couple of
standpoint,
cards.
this is complete bunk.
Yeah, you get down to your last couple of cards and you like
I
wander around the
wanted to
city
give you the
until you
death
find
card,
people
but I
who have
gave it
that
away a
aura.
couple
Yeah,
months
there you
ago.
go, there you go.
So I used the 5 of cups instead.
Yeah.
I can't give you death, so instead I'll give you this chariot.
It's like,
Oh, this seems fine. I don't see anything wrong
So,
with this.
I'm okay with this.
Gets hit by a car.
I don't stick around to make small talk.
okay.
I
So
go-
you head out and go back home.
I go back to the Ritz-Carlton or whatever hotel, Ritzy Hotel, and I tell my wife all of it. I tell her everything.
Well, so interesting enough, apparently a fellow had come and had interviewed her while you were gone. And
Oh fuck.
yeah, you
Interview.
yeah, and basically she didn't have much to say because she wasn't in on the action in the room, so she basically she's like, yeah, I was outside with the women. We were comforting each other, and then there was some crazy like
I was
the scary Azel came out at some point.
I was giving this bitch stink eye.
Yeah, but basically they came by to interview her, and she said, yeah, I wasn't there at all. I didn't see anything, and she basically tells you that it was like very casual and not particularly intense, but it did seem like they were a bit suspicious of how you guys made yourselves difficult to find.
Okay. Well, I make it clear to her that, unfortunately, even though we don't live here, we're going to have to stay here longer than we expected to stay. So I tell her that. And she's kind of nonplussed about it. But
yeah. Cardiff is not super awesome to stay in long periods of time. It's like...
She doesn't have much say in the matter.
All right. Yeah, it's not super great. So... But she feels she has no choice. She is a good woman of the 1920s, and she's not a communist, so... she feels like,
that's all I can expect for a while.
Yeah, it's true. Plus, she's still hoping to have children, and so she doesn't want to rock the boat too much until the deal is done.